Ooh. That broth is awesome, guys. I really do like the broth. Little nice chunks of that dehydrated pork or beef in here. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Snack Therapy, where snacks feed your soul. And on today's episode, we're trying out the world famous Michelin star instant ramen from Japan. You all ready for this? Let's go! All right, guys. So on this episode, we're trying out another Michelin star instant ramen, but this one is actually the original and first Michelin star ramen ever for Japan. So Tsuta got their Michelin star in 2015, and for them, they sell over 150 and 200 bowls a day, and people line up for hours on end just to taste this. They're spreading all throughout the world. I believe they have one in Singapore. So for the other episode, we actually tried out another version called Nakiru, which is the dandan noodle. But for this one right here, it's the soba noodles. So I'm very excited to try this one, so let's check it out. So for this version of the Tsuta ramen, this is actually the 2.0 version because the original came in a bowl, but they sold out. So they teamed up with 7-Eleven once again to come up with this version. This is the soba versus the Nakiru was the dandan noodle. Typically dandan noodle, oh man, these packaging are so thick. I always have trouble opening them up. But then for the dandan noodles though, it comes with a thicker paste, a little bit more sesame, a little bit more like peanutty. But for this one, it's very, very basic. Oh, this is the oil packaging that adds nice flavoring and umami. The package seems very, very premium. The box itself is a nice and thick, like plastic or paper version of it. Very, very hefty. And it's very cool that it actually has the Le Guide Michelin star on there. Very cool for the packaging so far. Let's see what's on the inside. So my friend brought this back for me from Japan from 7-Eleven for about $2. He found it there. And the inside here looks very similar to like a cup noodle, but has nice green onions and also little chunks of beef, I believe that was. The smell itself, it smells a little bit like seafood, like a little fishy from there. But I'm not sure what the broth is made out of, but it looks very good. Nice little cup in here. So all you have to do is pour in the oil and then pour in hot water and leave it for about 4 minutes. And that's all it takes to get a bowl of Michelin star ramen from Japan. Ooh, gotta pour in all the oil. Honestly, guys, like cup noodle and ramen is so iconic for me growing up because a lot of times, you know, you really didn't have too much food at home and you want a quick meal. All you have to do is just pop it on the microwave or inside a stove and cook it for about 2 minutes, and you can put spam and eggs and ooh, lately cheese has been very, very good. If you guys haven't tried ramen with cheese before, try it out, guys. It adds a nice, creamy, thick, condensed flavor to the noodle soup. But we're not gonna do it for this one. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of hot water up into the line. Ooh, you can see a little bit of steam from the thermos. So let's pour the hot water. Takes about maybe a cup and a half of hot water. Ooh, I can smell the aroma. Oh, that's nice. Okay, nice. All you have to do is pour water into the top, close it up, and leave it there for about 2 minutes. Oh, my little secret here, as I typically use my chopsticks to cover it up. So let's wait 4 minutes and taste an instant bowl of Michelin star ramen from Japan. All right, guys, after waiting 4 minutes for the noodles to cook up, I can smell a nice porky, beefy aroma to it. Honestly, guys, the cup is super insulated. It's like a thick version of it. Looks really, really good. Ooh, okay. A little bit of steam came out, but not too much though. And the inside of it looks amazing, guys. The noodle itself feels and looks like a regular bowl of ramen, but little nice chunks of that dehydrated pork or beef in here. Looks like it's filled up. And of course the green onions. The soup base itself is very clear, besides the dandan noodle, which is more of a sesame, thicker paste one. This seems to be like a thick, not as of a thick, clear broth. The noodles itself seems kind of basic. You see that? Okay, but it's nicely cooked though. I definitely smell that nice aroma to there. A little porky, savory. Can't wait to try out that broth. Yes. Seems like a lot of hefty noodles in here. All right, first of all, let's try out that broth directly from that bowl. Cheers. Ooh, that's very nice and savory broth. It's not very overwhelming. You can definitely taste the fattiness and the umaminess from that pork-based broth in there. Has a nice balance of a little savory, a little bit of the pork in there. Very, very good. Not super flavorful, which is okay with me. But let's try it in the combination of that noodle. Okay. It's not too special, honestly, guys. That cup, the noodle is very similar to the texture that you find in the Maruchan or the Nissan cup noodle. And it doesn't really soak up the flavor. That kind of sucks because the broth is good, but the noodle is very underwhelming. Yeah, that broth is awesome, guys. I really do like the broth, but I wish they'd used the other noodles that they got in the first Michelin star ramen. Let's try a little bit beef, chunks of that beef in there. That's okay. Before this, guys, I was actually watching videos of Tsuta, which is the first Michelin star restaurant ever, and they sell a ton. People wait in line. They use really awesome techniques of making the broth and also the char siu in there. But this is honestly very disappointing because the first version of the Nakiru ramen, the dan dan noodle was super flavorful. That nice texture of that noodle, very thin. It soaked up all the flavor, and that was a winner. This one right here, the broth is okay, but that noodle, I can't believe that they just used very, very basic cup noodle ramen in there. Yeah, it's okay. Honestly, I give it like a 3 out of 5. If you guys can find this at 7-Eleven, it goes for like $2, I say try it out. It's pretty okay. But if you guys can find the Nakiru ramen, that dan dan noodle, which is the same price and also from 7-Eleven, definitely get that one, guys. Honestly, guys, I had really high expectation of the noodles, but I was sorely disappointed. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning to the episode of Snack Therapy, where snacks feed your soul. Smash that like button, leave a comment below on what we should try next, and subscribe to our channel. We have a lot of great content coming out. Thank you guys so much. See you next time.